Welcome back. You're watching our Akshaya Tritiya special, and the gold prices clearly have been making a headlines in this year. In the last 12 months, we've seen such strong gains come in for the prices that most people who haven't had gold in their portfolio clearly can be heard lamenting on the kind of loss that they have created on their portfolios there. But Chetan, this one is to you, and I asked the question to Dileep and Suvankar as well on what sells the most. But from where you are, what do you think is being bought right now? What are the trends right now? What is the kind of ticket size that investors are looking at?
To tell you frankly, I think today the common thing is a ring and stud is more commonly sold to all the generations, and that is a common affordable to everyone. So today everyone want to buy a diamond stud and a diamond ring. That is a very common no spin diamond no spin. These three things are very common. First, anybody want to in the store, they want to buy this, and this makes very good impact. And after that, the luxury big jewelries, wedding jewelries, bridal jewelries, all that comes that. So I think this jewelry is more selling in our country.
And Chetan, what about the online buying? Because most of you now have online presence as well. Does browsing happen and then people walk in? How is that being worked on?
I think online is always. I think it is a different part. It is a different thing that to see the physical jewelry and to see online. The smaller products are selling more when it comes to the bigger product, because the smaller product can be bought online, but bigger product you need to feel and you have to see the jewelry. So I think in a smaller products, I see it's a good sale online. But for the big ticket of sizes of jewelry, we need to go to the store and buy it, and everyone does
absolutely. That. Yeah, nothing beats wearing it, trying it, and perhaps haggling about the making charges as well, and then buying it. I mean, that is something that all of us have done at one point or other. But this is a question I want to ask each one of you, and I'll start with you, Chetan. So from where we are and where the gold prices are with Akshaya Tritiya on, what is that best foot that you are putting forward from here? For you as a person, how is the next year being planned?
I think every year we struggle, we come out, and again we reach there to the higher top. And as this year we can see this compared to last year, yes, there is a little bit sentiment slow down. There is no doubt with that because of prices. But I wanted to make it very clear. Prices is not going to become down always. It will going to raise up, maybe 5 to 10% correction. As Suvankarji told, always it will be there 5 to 10% correction. But the future always will be up. And I see the prices next year also going to be continue, maybe around 65 to 68. And I would request everyone, don't miss the opportunity. Grab this, buy the gold, make the assets.
Oh, yes. Dileep, what is your sense? What is Malabar's plan for the next 1 year now? And how are you looking at this price rise?
I totally agree with Mr. Chetan, and the people who have bought in last year the gold, that has it has appreciated almost 20 to 25% over the period of time, and then at this point of time we have still, the market is bullish and the market seems to be going up further with various global crises and with various incidents. That the price seems to be gaining up. So buying at dips and buying at occasions like this is definitely going to help them to create much benefit for the consumers.
So Suvankar, what is Senco's plan going forward for the next year?
So Manisha ji, first, before I get into the plans, to be more specific on what the people are buying, it is basically what you are wearing. You're wearing bangles and earrings, and I would say that these are the two products that is selling the most, I think, across the country. Okay. And as far as the plans go forward, I think that yes, for us, we will open a few stores. The mood will be of optimism, but with a little bit of cautiousness. But we will open stores because the prices are high. We will keep studying the budgets that the customer is willing to spend. Maybe create jewelry which is more within the budget. So if suppose 20% of the price rise has happened, we will see if we can reduce the weight by 10% and fit the products within the budget. And then I think for the industry overall, we are always looking at getting the new generation attracted to the product category. And we will keep focusing on creating new designs, trends, concepts, so that consumers will always feel the desire to buy jewelry, making them feel beautiful. And then, all these new products in terms of diamonds, products in terms of 18-karat jewelry. I think that as an industry, we need to get into those new products categories so that we are prepared for the future. Because at the end of the day, 10 years from now, I think we all believe that India is going to go through a very great growth story. And as an industry, we should be a part of the growth story.
All right, so that question on your screens on whether you should be buying gold on Akshaya Tritiya, it is yes from all our experts. And the history data also shows that with 20% gains in the past 1 year, this is correctly, absolutely the place to be. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. And you have, of course, big plans and a big weekend coming ahead as well, where I do understand that most of the jewelers are working on both of these days. Thank you, Chetan, Mr. Suvankar, Dileep, for joining us and with your sense on what Akshaya Tritiya really means for the industry. But moving ahead, we also understand that Tata's luxury jewelry brand Zoya has opened a boutique at the Taj Mahal Palace in Mumbai. For this, joining us now is Mr. C.K. Venkataraman, CEO, Titan Company. Mr. Venkataraman, hi. We were talking to the industry already on what lots that there is happening up. You're tying up with Taj. What does it mean for Titan on its luxury jewelry plans going forward?
Hi, Manisha. The Zoya brand is the epitome of luxury when it comes to fine jewelry. In every which way, starting with very deep design stories, the most exquisite of materials, a fabulous attention to detail and craftsmanship to make stunning pieces that every woman would just love to possess, and a mark of a woman's journey in life, her own expression of her identity, a store experience that is not just second to none, but I'm sure beats world standards in luxury. So that is Zoya, about 13 years old in Titan Company, and just at the right time when the luxury market in India is going to really go places. And which better brand, which better company to partner with than the Taj Hotels, and which better property to start with than the Taj Mahal, Colaba. So we are proud and excited to be part of this magnificent, iconic hotel here, and I'm sure it'll open doors for a wonderful partnership between Zoya and the Taj.
Mr. Venkataraman, also with this Taj tie-up, what is the footprint that Zoya now has and what are the plans going forward?
We have 7 stores of Zoya today, and we also have presence in Tanishq stores, which is called a Zoya Gallery, of which there are 7.
And what kind of growth metrics are you working with, let's say, for this year until 2025 or even 2030, if you have that kind of a roadmap ready?
It's actually till 2027 that we have a target in mind, which is to have reach 5x of our customer base by then.
You know, it's interesting on how India buys gold, the kind of growth and geographies as well. What's your view on that?
If you look at any report on India for the next decade, when India is going to move very, very fast towards becoming a developed nation, crossing the $5,000 per capita GDP, 5 trillion total GDP, the luxury market in such a situation will actually explode. And given the increasing confidence about themselves among Indians and their ability to stand on the world stage with a lot of pizzazz, you know, we expect Zoya, with its combination of customer value propositions, to actually do exceedingly well.
And when you talk luxury and when you talk gold and silver, it also is about the diamonds, natural and lab-grown, where we have seen a lot of demand gain. Would you say there is, when you look at the growth metrics here, is solid gold still a best bet, or do you think the other precious metals and gems also are picking up?
Actually, diamond jewelry, that is natural fine diamond jewelry, has been in demand for a reasonably long time now. And as the country becomes more and more well-to-do, as more and more Indians become affluent, the demand for natural diamonds will continue to rise. Lab-grown is a very new category, very early in India yet, but I'm sure there is an opportunity for that as well. But these are very distinct and will remain like that for a long time.
All right. Gold it is, and with that comes a natural diamond, and we have seen absolutely a lot of, a strong support come in for that and strong buying as well when you look at the last 5 or 10 years. Mr. Venkataraman, thank you so much for joining us with your sense on what Titan's plans are going forward, especially with Zoya. But with that, it's a wrap. More news and updates on the other side. Thank you.